Have you ever felt like all of your romantic relationships have failed you? That you'll never find Mr. or Mrs. Right? Or that you'll never have the kind of love relationship that you deserve? Some people just give up on love and settle for a less than satisfactory relationship, or they decide to just live life alone. Other people become serial seekers, burning through relationships as if they were eating a bag of potato chips. You'll hear people in unhappy relationships say things like, "He's really married to the remote. I just happen to live here and do food delivery." Or, "All she cares about is money. Can you believe she wanted me to buy a new couch?" Single people who say, "I keep choosing my father. What's up with that?" Or, "I always seem to pick the wrong person." From your soul's perspective, there's no such thing as a wrong person. There's never been anything wrong with your love relationships. They have always simply been a reflection of your own need for healing. What this means, once you are spiritually awake, is that in order to cultivate a loving, caring, healthy, intimate relationship, you first have to take 100% responsibility for whatever you have been manifesting in relationship up until now. Here's how this works. All relationship is a mirror. The universal law states, "As within, so without." Therefore, if I am feeling unworthy, I'm going to attract someone who treats me like crap. If I'm not listening to myself or honoring my own needs, I'm going to naturally attract someone who does not listen to me or doesn't care about what I need. If I'm bad with money, I'm going to naturally attract someone who doesn't like the way I handle money, or someone who's stingy or overspends or whatever. I speak from real personal experience here, as in the past, I attracted all of the above. The bottom line is that your partner will always trigger up your own spiritual curriculum. If you are awake and aware, instead of pointing the finger of blame, you have the ability to look deeply at yourself, to ask yourself, why is this thing that my partner does so irritating to me? So hurtful, so disappointing, so crazy making, or whatever the trigger. If you refuse to look at yourself, you will simply stay stuck in blame and misery. What happens if you repeatedly blame your partner without taking any personal responsibility is that the energies of anger and resentment will build. They will accumulate, building a dividing wall between the two of you. That wall will eventually grow so tall and so thick that there can be no intimacy, no openness, and eventually no honest communication of any kind. Have you ever felt that wall develop between you and a romantic partner? Take a moment to reflect on your current or past love relationships. What kinds of things did your partner mirror for you that were a reflection of your own need for healing? The good news is that once you grasp this concept and you take full 100% responsibility for yourself, you can move from feeling unfulfilled to feeling deeply fulfilled, attracting the kind of relationship you've always wanted. If you're currently in a relationship, your connection will begin to instantly change for the better. Instead of looking to change or fix your partner, you can place the focus of change on yourself instead. If there is anything that your partner is doing that you do not like, you can ask yourself, how does this thing relate to me? How am I attracting this? In what ways do I do this to myself or to others? And as you resolve the issue internally, you will come into neutrality inside of yourself. At this point, one of three things will happen. Your partner will continue to do the triggering thing, and it will no longer bother you. Your partner will continue to do the triggering thing, and you will respond differently, perhaps by setting a boundary or deciding to leave the relationship. Or your partner's behavior will change completely, mirroring whatever new energies you are now emitting. If you are single and seeking a relationship, you can use memories of past relationships to heal the old triggers, upsets, and patterns of communicating. And you can also write out a list of qualities such as integrity, commitment, honesty, intimacy, humor, whatever you most desire to find in a partner, and then begin to own them one by one, asking yourself honestly, how much do I emit this quality myself? If you are lacking in any area internally, you won't be able to attract that in your partner until you begin to emit it. So spend some time cultivating these qualities that you wish to attract until you are radiating them yourself. To have the love relationship that you've always desired, be willing to take 100% responsibility for whatever you have been experiencing in your relationships up until now. Own your triggers of upset and see what kind of energy that you are putting out to attract whatever it is that you do not like. Then make a commitment to change. As you respond differently inside of yourself, walls will come down, communication will improve, and your mirror will begin to change for the better in every way. Action step. Let go of blaming your partner for your own relationship triggers and take full 100% responsibility for your own reactions. Declaration. I am 100% responsible for my own thoughts, feelings, and reactions within my relationship. My partner is a mirror for my needs for healing. My stuff is my own, and I have the ability to change anything that I do not like inside of myself. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.